Oi! Hey, how you doing? I swear to you, it is not normally this messy down here anymore. I actually had it pretty clean for the longest time. And then last night, I was considering going to bed. Earth Defense Force. And I thought, I'm going to make a 1,000 subscriber video somehow. And the videos that I'd had in my head, the ones that I'd planned to do, like weeks ago, I've had like 4 or 5 different ideas. And it just, as time moved along, I had to keep adjusting the idea, coming up with a different idea that would take less time until it finally got down to the point where I didn't really have time to do any video even remotely like what I wanted to do. So last night I wanted to do something, and I took a box of my spare games, dumped it on the couch, and put some random accessories. Well, that's not true. The Neo Geo CD and the Genesis, which my camera is currently sitting on top of, they were actually here already. I have been playing those recently, but yeah, I just threw a bunch of stuff on the table, and, well, you know what I did. So, there you go. That's why I did that video. I couldn't think of anything better, and it was pretty quick, so that's what I did. Sorry about that. All I've really had time for lately is to do the Top 3 Tuesday videos, which I'm doing because I've already committed doing those for other people, so I have to do those. And then an occasional terrible pickup video, which I'm going to do one of those in a second. So all of the video ideas that I have, I wanted to do a series of videos, my father versus son videos, where my son plays me in something, board game, video game, ping pong, something like that. And that hasn't worked out. Just, again, scheduling, impossible. You would think that it would be really simple to do something like that, but it's not. A few other series of videos that I've wanted to do. I haven't really thought of a name yet, but essentially I was going to go through and show you items from my collection and then tell you why you should want them. Obviously more obscure items that most people won't have or people wouldn't think would be something that they would want to have. And then I try and explain to you why you want it. Something like that. But I haven't done that. And then I have some other far grander ideas that I'd had planned since before I started this channel. What made me want to start a YouTube channel to begin with, I thought I had some ideas that I could put out there that people would actually enjoy watching as entertainment. I felt like I wanted to indulge in my, I don't know, artistic side maybe. Those are just never going to happen. I have a few people around here that want to help me with them, but I can't put a clip video together. I don't have any idea how I'm ever going to get the more complicated ideas that I have planned done. Realistically, probably just not ever going to happen. So, good thing I never told you what those were. Now, terrible pickup video. I have been picking up things the last few weeks, but most of it has been SEGA related stuff. I've gotten something for every SEGA system that I own, I think. Maybe not the game. Oh, no, you know what? I did get something for the Game Gear, I think. We'll see. But since they're all SEGA related, I wanted to put them into one giant SEGA Spectacular pickup video. And I was going to do that this week, but then, well, I decided I'm going to wait for Lawn Boy's Post 1975's package. And, well, that gives away part of it. He did send me some SEGA related stuff. And, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, quickly, here are the few non-SEGA related items that I picked up. First thing, I found at a Goodwill this, which is a Game Boy player for the GameCube. Now, I don't have a GameCube, so you might be asking, why, Ed, would you pick up a Game Boy player for a GameCube? And my answer, God, I got the hiccups. My answer to that question is, because it was $4. I know that this thing, I mean, this disc all by itself sells for like $30 on eBay. So I would think that I should be able to get at least $30 for the two as a pair. And you never know. I mean, I may end up deciding to get a GameCube at some point in the future. I think more realistically I'll probably sell this. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. If I happen to find a GameCube out there cheap, maybe I'll buy it and use it because it is far more convenient to play Game Boy games on the TV. I do have the Super Game Boy, but it doesn't play Game Boy Advance games. Actually, come to think of it, does this play Game Boy Advance games? I have no idea. Does this play Game Boy Advance games? I think it does. Next, I went to a video game store that I had never heard of before, and my friend Eldon, the one that I'm always talking about on here, found it and let me know. And I am about, geez, maybe 1,000 feet from this video game store every single week. And I had no idea it was there. Yeah, his stuff is just randomly priced unless it's something that is commonly known to be a popular item. And then it is priced, well, still pretty reasonably, but, you know, more than what the rest of this... God, never mind. First thing I picked up is Pirates, and this was $1.99. I actually cleaned it up already, so the blue ink that was on the back, you can just see a blue smudge there now. But it was $1.99, and I picked up Pirates because I seem to remember being a valuable game, or at least like 12 or 15 bucks, an uncommon game. But I could be wrong. I didn't bother to look it up. And you know what? It has a cool picture of a skeletal pirate on there, which is awesome. So that was honestly the main reason I picked it up, because it looked cool and because I thought it was worth more than 2 bucks. Pretty sure it's still worth more than 2 bucks. I was going to keep this one, by the way. And the other non-SEGA related item that I picked up there is Contra, Legacy of War. It is a 3D Contra. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I'm not sure that it's really Contra anymore when it's 3D, but there is a picture of a guy fighting a giant turtle with a flamethrower, so that has to be pretty cool. And that was it. That's pretty much all my non-SEGA related pickups, I think. Well, at least that I can think of off the bat. Some of my SEGA related pickups were in my 1,000 subscriber video that I just did. If you have a sharp eye, you might have noticed them. And if you didn't, well, you'll see them on my SEGA video pickup thing. Whenever Lomboys Post 1975's package gets to me, I'll do the package on the pickup video, and you'll get to see it then. Well, thank you very much. 1,000 subscribers is amazing. I would have never thought that 1,000 people would ever consider subscribing to any channel that I put on YouTube. If I had, I would not have left my channel name EDT1138, because that is, let's face it, a terrible channel name. Just god-awful. Half the people that watch my videos still think it's Edit1138, E-D-I-T 1138. It is not. It is just EdT1138. It was a channel that I used just to sort of peruse YouTube, check things out, and subscribe to people. Because when I started on YouTube with the channel, the only thing I really used it for was posting videos of stuff that I was selling, either video game items that I was selling on eBay or motorcycles that I was selling locally on Craigslist. So I would have changed that otherwise. So now I have 1,000 subscribers and they're all subscribed to EDT1138. That sucks. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very, very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I just wish I had more time to watch all of the videos. I'm buried in videos right now. A backlog of videos that I would love to watch. There just isn't enough time. I mean, there's probably 20 or 30-minute videos from people that I really like Blade Junker, that I would love to sit down and watch, and I just haven't made time for it yet. And when I say made time, I mean stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning when I have to be up for work at 6:30 to watch it. So I will get around to it eventually. All of them, not just Blade Junker's video. Maybe. But in the meantime, know that I do watch your videos as often as I can. I thank all of you for watching my videos. I don't suspect that any of you actually watched the entire 20 or 30-minute video, and I can't blame you. You just hit the highlights. But I'm rambling, so I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully, I'll have something more for you soon. Yeah, I really got to start working out.